Chell, and also Chini. They're sisters as well.
Oh.
So the sister synergy is one of the strong things. But yes, here we go. Going to the ban and
Your
pick case
team is
now
banning.
for both of the sides, Lugiami and also Bigetron era.
Yes, and we can already see on screen that Lancelot has been banned from the side of Lugiami as well as the Valentina. Now, Lugiami, they have the first pick. Who will they be choosing?
I do want to see Matilda instead of the Land of Dawn, but there's still a lot of hero that is still open. Beatrix is there. We're seeing a lot of Beatrix pick as the first pick here. But Lu, the one that always being banned now, is open and directly being picked by Lugiami.
I haven't seen this since MSC, to be honest.
It's a
This
long way
Diggy
home.
strat. It's been a very long way, but
My
look at this! We were talking about this off camera during the breaks. The Fanny will come to be the match to do and look for.
Oh my god, I'm not expecting Fanny to be picked by Bigetron era. They're picking it right away, seeing the opportunity here to fight along inside the Land of Dawn. But here, Lugiami with Guru, Lilia, Beatrix, Diggy, and also Roger, while for Bigetron era, Matilda, Sicilian, Baratstro, and Vani. Who will be taking one and who will win this match? Don't forget to put your comment and also support on the live chat using the hashtags or maybe some shouting the name of your favorite players.
Yes, for sure. But honestly, I love this crazy pick. So we're just going to go jump in straight into the Land of Dawn for match number 4 between Bigetron era as well as Lugiami. So our Singaporean representatives going head to head with our Indonesian representatives. Don't forget to spam your support in the comments because we are still watching and monitoring that as well. And as you can see here, we already have both teams trying to secure their particular and representative jungles as of right now.
Wow. We know that actually buff is happened to Fanny. Like previously, Vanny's energy consumption is just like using the purple buff in the previous patch. But right now, without the purple buff, she will use the energy consume will be the same just like the previous with the buff. But right now we are seeing the movement coming from FIFA that is directly going to the jungle of Team Lugiami and try to steal over every resource that is possible for Fanny itself.
Oh, already denying their own jungler creeps. This is insane coming in from Bigetron era right now. We can also see that Soybean has been chunked with the Bat Implosion coming in from Cine as well. But look at that! First blood instantly straight into the Land of Dawn. Soju goes down first. And that was a very amazing display of mechanics. And I really like this Fanny pick. I feel like this Fanny pick can balance the late game coming in from Cecilion. It can actually help Cecilion lane in the mid side as we wait for him to scale.
Okay, and along with its steel cable, I mean like the follow-up movement is just gonna be very fast coming from Bigetron era. But Shini with the Sanguine Claw here is not hitting anyone from Team Lugiami. And Chal, here we're back with the Cho going for the gold lane, especially with the high and dry. Is this like a very rare condition? Like you're picking over a melee hero, content a range hero. But for me, if you're facing Beatrix and you're having the Cho and you can play with the Shunpo, Jutkunedo, and also the Way of Dragon, I think like it's gonna be a very huge advantage because you can sure kill the marksman using that combo.
100%. The ability for Cho to close the gap is real, and it actually will be very difficult for Beatrix to put on her DPS damage. But wait a minute, it is Sanguine Claws that will connect onto 2 members of Lugiami right now. Cine needs to be careful though in the backside, but it is going to be Soya being the first person to go down, and Vivian gets bursted down, but still will be able to get away from that situation. And now Bigetron era are looking towards taking this next turtle.
Yep, and I think the rest of Team Lugiami will go for chasing Bigetron era into the turtle lane. Here, this one, and they will get it without any contest. And Bigetron will try to force the war into the Team Lugiami, because I think like Diggy, even that they have the reverse time and also the time journey. But the CC coming from Bigetron era is not that much. It's only the Way of Dragon and also the Circling Eagle. Aside of that one, you cannot do anything with that one. But Vivian receiving too much damage coming from Team Lugiami, still trying to survive using that. Oh my god, Bunny coming with the steel cable and able to punish one player of Team Lugiami.
Oh no, one member goes down for the price of none right now. Lugiami is on the bottom side of the track as they are behind in 2,000 gold. So now Bigetron era are leading in terms of momentum, in terms of objective as well, as they will be putting a lot of pressure onto Soyabean again. Will this be the third death in the 3rd minute for Soyabean, as her impact is still yet to show?
Yes, and now the rest of the team, Lugiami, is going to the bottom lane, but look at that one, steel cable coming from Tornado, and also the cutthroat coming from people, able to get double kill. The domination 5-0 coming from Bigetron era towards Lugiami with 3,000 gold lead. It's a lot of gold, by the way.
Wow, from a 2,000 gold lead, it has turned into a 3,000 gold lead in less than seconds. And now, Lugiami, they are struggling. They are being pressured inside their own jungle. And do you see the positioning coming in from Fifian as well?
Yeah, I mean, like the movement they're doing is just like so crazy and giving so much problem for the rest of the team. Bigetron era right now is on the upper hand, but the movement coming from Lugiami is just like very confused of what they need to do. But Fanny coming again with the steel cable reverse time, but the cutthroat! So you've been still using the ages and trying to survive the movement coming from Bigetron era.
To be fair, that last pick Fanny was so slick, right? I mean, they didn't have any reliable source of CC whatsoever, and then came the Fanny pick. So I don't really know if it is in terms of execution and gameplay, but even from the drafting phase, they are kind of lacking, knowing that this Fanny can dominate very well in the early game into the mid lane, allowing them to, wait a minute, it is going to be Soyabean, the next and 4th victim once again in the hands of Bigetron era with a 0-4-0 KDA. The impact that the Soyabean has yet to show.
Yeah, aside of that one, I mean like the Way of Dragon is being opened towards their tongue and needs to be shut down. Even Vivian here. I mean like the hero pulls and also that like the hero that is being picked by Bigetron era is mostly comfortable hero for Bigetron era itself, like Palanir using that Barats is a very, very comfortable hero, and signature hero might be coming from Palanir, Shell with the Cho, Cini with the Sicilian, even with Vanny, because we saw a lot of Vanny pick coming from Viva along with Vivian using that Matilda. I mean like, if you guys are really letting go a hero and letting the opponents take the opportunity to get the signature hero, it might be a big problem.
It might be a big problem indeed, but look at this. It is going to be 3 members going hot and heavy onto Valinor there in the top lane, but LGM, they need to be careful. The follow-up is there, and look at the damage coming in from Bigetron Alpha, being able to take 2 members down, Sure Sika as well as Sure Tang, and another 2 pickoffs for the side of Bigetron era.
Yeah, I mean like facing in the lane Cho versus Beatrix. So Beatrix is able to give the punishment for the Cho in the early game. It's gonna be very hard, just like what we've mentioned before. The combo coming from Cho with the Shunko with the Jitkunidu along with that Way of Dragon is just like a sure combo, especially with a high and dry coming for Shell. And Shell already having the Heptasis if I'm not mistaken. So one sure combo is just going to be very painful towards the opponent's side.
Oh, but wait a minute, Circling Eagle onto the backside. Hotter Tots is going to be the victim of it all, but he still will be able to escape for now. But look at the damage coming in from Sanguine Cause and the CC that it allows them to put so much damage onto Team Lugiami. As of right now, Lugiami has no answer to the situation that is happening.
Yeah. It's like they're just very confused with the Baras and also Chopik because we are not expecting that one. We are not expecting like they are having the jungler. But the level gap right now is one of the problem for Team Lugiami because like most of them like level 9 and also level 8. While for the Bigetron era, even we can see that FIFA already reaching level 11 and also Polania already reaching level 10 along with the others. Only Vivian is staying on the level 8. So the 2 levels or 3 levels gap is one of the biggest problem for Lugiami. If they are able to hold it for the late game, I think they still got the chance to hit as the late game one. But they really need to be careful over the damage coming from Sicilian.
Damn, the damage. And look at the gold difference. It is just climbing higher and higher. I mean, almost, how much is this? How much gold gap? 9,000 gold
9,000 gold
difference here in the pocket of Bigetron era. You can also expect with the 9,000 gold difference, other than the EXP difference that you mentioned earlier, with the gold difference, you can imagine how different the items are. And we're going to take a look at the items as well. Talking about Sicilian, he has already secured the Clock of Destiny as well as the Lightning Truncheon. So we can expect his damage to scale even higher with the natural scaling that the passive of Sicilian has.
And also the Sicilian having the orange and also purple buff for herself, so I think it's going to be very good. But Vivian being picked off here after trying to put everyone down from Lugiami and giving some space for Fanny to get the lord down here. Even though it's only first lord, but it's gonna help Bigetron era to have more objective gaming, such as like laning and also like wave control towards Lugiami side and giving more pressure. I think at this moment they're supposed to freeze the lane and not letting Lugiami to have more farm. Yeah, because it's not gonna be very good if they are letting it happen. I mean, like, they can try to farm and try to seek for opportunity again and again. We don't know inside of the game. There's still a chance for everyone, especially like by single mistakes or every single punishment that is happening inside of the war.
Yeah, I mean, we can expect a lot of shutdown goal, but look at the Sanguine Class connects onto 2 members with the Bat Impact. Does so much damage that they are forced to retreat as of right now, and this gives them the space to take these inner turrets for free. There is AO damage coming in from that Lilia, but it won't be enough. Bombardment has been popped, but look at Fifal. She is going crazy into the back line, being able to take 2 members down, 3 members, and will it be a 4th? Hotter Tots goes out just like that with the Bat Impact, and that is game number 4 in the hands of Bigetron era.